Hello everyone. So in today's video of chapter chemical bonding, I am going to talk about covalent bonding and formal charge. In 1919, Lewis suggested that there are some atoms which attain inert gas electronic configuration by sharing one or more electron pairs with the same atoms element or dissimilar atoms. Each atom contributes one electron to the shared electron pair and has equal claim on the shared electron pair. Langmuir called the Lewis electron pair bond a covalent bond. Thus, the concept of covalent bond is known as Lewis-Langmuir concept. A shared pair of electron is represented by a dash and it is responsible for holding two atoms together. The attractive force which exists due to the mutual sharing of electrons between the two atoms of similar electronegativity or having small difference in electronegativities is called covalent bond. Let's see some covalent bond diagrams. Here the structure of H2O, NH3 and CH4. What is happening in H2O? In H2O, oxygen is having 6 valence electrons. In order to complete its octet, it requires 2 more, and each hydrogen requires 1 electron to complete its duplet. Simply, oxygen atom share 1 electron with one hydrogen atom and 1 electron with another hydrogen atom. So we can say that oxygen is forming two single covalent bond with two hydrogen atoms. And we are representing that in between one hydrogen and one oxygen atom there is a sharing of one electron, and we have represented this sharing of one electron or one electron pair in between hydrogen and oxygen by dash, a single dash. Similarly, ammonia NH3 N is having 5 valence electrons, need 3 more to complete its octet. So it is forming 3 single covalent bond with 3 different hydrogen atoms. Same condition with CH4. Carbon is having 4 valence electrons, need 4 more to complete its octet. So it is forming 4 single covalent bond represented by single dash to complete its octet. And in this manner, what will happen to hydrogen? It is also completing its duplet. Now, Lewis structures. The Lewis dot structures provide a picture of bonding in molecules and ions in terms of shared pair of electrons and the octet rule. We can draw Lewis structures by following these many certain steps. Number 1, the total number of electrons required for writing the structures are obtained by adding valence electrons of the combining atoms. Second, for anion, each negative charge would mean addition of 1 electron. For cation, each positive charge would result in subtraction of 1 electron from the total number of valence electron. Third step would be, we should know the chemical symbols of the combining atoms and their skeletal structure. In general, the least electronegative atom occupies the central position. This is the very important point. And the last is, after accounting for shared pair of electrons for single bond, the remaining electron pairs are either utilized for multiple bonding or remain as lone pairs. Now see some Lewis dot structures of molecules or ions. Here you are seeing hydrogen molecule. In hydrogen molecule there are two hydrogen atoms having a single covalent bond in between. Oxygen molecule, oxygen is sharing 2 electrons from both the side and having double covalent bond in between. It it is called multiple covalent bond existing in between the two atoms of hydrogen. Then this is the structure of ozone. NF3 structure, it is matching to the structure of NH3. Carbonate structure, this is the carbonate structure, and it is having -2 charge. That means two electrons are coming inside, and these two electrons, when they are coming inside, will be accepted by the atom which is more electronegative inside the square bracket. Here oxygen is more electronegative, so one electron will go to this oxygen and another electron will go to this oxygen, and they will be bonded to this central atom, that is carbon, in this manner. Similarly, HNO3 is having such kind of structure. Now, formal charge. Formal charge is the charge assigned to an atom in a molecule, assuming that electrons in a chemical bond are shared equally between the atoms regardless of relative electronegativity. A formal charge of an atom in a polyatomic molecule or ion may be defined as the difference between the number of valence electrons of that atom in an isolated or free state and the number of electrons assigned to that atom in the Lewis structure. So we can calculate formal charge on an atom in Lewis structure of polyatomic species by, if we take the total number of valence electrons in free atom minus total number of non-bonding or lone pair of electrons minus 1 upon 2 of total number of bonding or shared electrons. Let's understand this with one example. Now let us consider one ozone molecule. The Lewis structure of ozone molecule you are seeing here. Consider 3 oxygen atom as oxygen number 1, oxygen number 2, oxygen number 3 in the diagram. Here 3 oxygen atoms are numbered as 1, 2, 3, and the formal charge on central oxygen atom number 1 is equal to 6, which is valence electron, minus 2. 2 means total number of non-bonding or lone pair of electron. Non-bonding electron are 2 in number, minus 1 upon 2 multiplied by 6, and 6 is the bonding electron. So formal charge would be +1. Formal charge on the oxygen number 2, if you calculate, you will get 0. Formal charge on oxygen number 3, you will calculate, it would be -1. Hence, ozone molecule can be represented along with the formal charge like you are seeing in the diagram. This diagram is showing the lowest energy structure by using formal charge from the number of possible Lewis structures for a given species. Now, formal charge actually do not indicate the real charge separation within the molecule. These charges help in keeping track of valence electrons in the molecule. Formal charge help in the selection of lowest energy structure from number of possible Lewis structure for the given species. And the lowest energy structure is the one with smallest formal charge on the atoms. The formal charge is the factor based on pure covalent view of bonding in which electron pairs are shared equally by neighboring atoms. So this is all about the covalent bonding and formal charge. Thank you.